up, you guys? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 200 and I believe 201, Nico Robin, and getting her backstory. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I didn't want to start there. I just made a decision just now. I'm like, whatever, I'm going to start with Robin's backstory. So at 8 years old, she had already had enough control over her devil fruit power to where she's able to sink, I believe, I forgot how many Navy ships, but her bounty was 79 million berries. That is crazy. That's a lot higher than a lot of these guys that were in the East Blue. So it just shows you, even at that young age, she was on a completely different level. And it goes back to what Crocodile was saying. He said, when it comes to your devil fruit abilities, it's only as strong as the person that's using it, which means that if you train and you become skilled with it, even the smallest person or the weakest devil fruit can be one of the deadliest. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see that and watch the Marines go, oh, I recognize her. And that's after Robin just takes out a whole hell of a lot of them, and she says, look, I'm busy, you're in my way, get the hell out my way. And Tashigi does the right thing. When you're in that situation from a leadership aspect, she does the right thing. She looks and says, okay, we have 7 minutes to get all these people out the square. But at the same time, this woman, she's got the king. This is who we're supposed to be capturing. What am I supposed to do? So she says, okay, I'll send all my men towards the square. There's strength in numbers. Surely I can take on this chick, okay? Even though she knows that it's a devil fruit ability, she does the right thing. Even if she knows that she would fall, the better thing to do is to concentrate most of your forces towards getting those people out. And just, this is one of those moments where you just let your nuts hang and you hope that life doesn't kick you too hard. So she made the right decision. The problem is Robin basically uses her flower fruit. All those hands stretch out, grab her. She's got Tashigi's sword against her throat. So it looks like that's that. The only thing with this is I'm either expecting Smoker or I'm expecting Zoro, one of those two, to kind of show up. The only thing is I believe Smoker already got the hell out of there. I think that's what happened with Smoker, so I'm thinking it's going to be Zoro. But at the same time, I would hate it if that is the case. I would rather there be, you know, Robin has some type of change of heart or something, but I would rather it not be Zoro, okay? Like, I know that Tashigi and Zoro, you know, Oda's setting that up for something else, but I would rather them not interact in that fashion. So, to backtrack, Crocodile, man, once again, that calculating nature. And this is for me, this is the equivalent of what happened during the Namek saga on Frieza, on Dragon Ball, where Frieza realizes he can't be Super Saiyan Goku. There's only a 30 million difference in the power levels. Frieza was 120 million, Goku was 150, but the smallest difference lets you get dominated in that universe. And Frieza realizes it, and he says, you know what? I can breathe in space. Saiyans can't breathe in space. With that shit that happened in Father of Goku, where it looks like he's in space, he's actually in the stratosphere. You have different layers of the atmosphere. There's one right at the very top of the atmosphere. I can't think of what it is, but I think it's the thermosphere, but not the thermosphere, the thermozone, but it's right there. And he was either in the stratosphere or he was in that one, but he wasn't in space. But basically, Frieza's like, he can't breathe in space. I'll just fire a ki blast into the core and this place will blow up. Obviously, we all know the 5-minute joke, because Toei Animation added a whole hell of a lot of filler, and we ended up getting like a 5-hour, 5-minute fight, which was bullshit, because when you read in the manga, that fight was over with very quickly. But the thing is Crocodile with that right hand, he says, my devil fruit lets me absorb all the moisture from everything. He said, I'm going to turn everything in the dust, and he puts his hand on the ground. He's sucking up all the water. He's causing cracks to show up in the ground. Luffy tries to fire some of his water bullets at him. Doesn't really work. He absorbs that with his other hand. The sand in Luffy's sandals, well, not the sand in Luffy's sandals. Luffy's sandals turn to sand. Everything around him is being turned into sand, and Luffy is freaking out a little bit, because when you're faced with something like that, the only thing you can do is, because it's human nature, is to just react. You don't have time to sit there and think. It's only after a couple of moments that you should be able to kind of get yourself, but most people won't. So just seeing Luffy on that, it just shows that there is an experience gap. And even when Luffy thinks he gets away from Crocodile, Crocodile's like, you're making me waste my energy. And it really reminds me of something that a cop told me years ago. A cop told me, he wasn't talking to me, but I was in conversation with him. And this really fits with a lot of the stuff that's going on now. But what the cop told me was, whatever you do, don't make me run. Don't make me have to chase after you. And his exact words were, don't make me have to chase after you, because a lot worse is going to happen than just being handcuffed. And the thing is it's the same principle on this. Crocodile's like, look, you've annoyed the hell out of me. This is it for you. So I like seeing that. And I do like how on the other end you have Miss All Sunday, or Robin. You know, she's basically freeing the king, and she's like, look, I need you to come with me. We got some business to take care of. So that was cool. And that's, I mean, it just seems like she's working with Crocodile, but she's still doing stuff on her own accord. So very interested. She's got me interested the same way that I want to know what that map is that Hachi has. I believe a couple of cover stories back, Hachi got some type of map from the octopuses he was talking to. So my interest has been piqued, but no chapter question today. Thanks for watching.